11 April 2023, and we continue with our coverage of the Zimbabwe 2023 elections, which will be held mid-August. So today, there was a major development. The CCC, opposition party, was supposed to announce their list of candidates following ZANU-PF, which last week announced their list of candidates following the internal primary elections. And there was a big blow to the CCC because they were scheduled to hold a press conference today to announce that list of candidates. But due to various problems with the process, the CCC was unable to announce their list of candidates. So basically, the problems that were experienced in past elections, where the CCC or previously the MDC Alliance had issues with candidates or disagreements around candidates, are resurfacing. So this is becoming a problem that is recurring, which needs to be solved as soon as possible. And the main problem with the CCC are structural in terms of grassroots structures. Remember, we've been talking a lot about the grassroots structures. The problem with the CCC is that it does not have strong structures where their candidates contest. So you might find out that people in Bulawayo will vote for somebody because they're CCC, but there's no structure there of the CCC. So it is possible to then bring somebody, let's say, who lives in the UK or someone who lives in South Africa, and that person will then become a candidate. That happened a lot in the past election, where a number of senators, MPs, and councillors were actually people who lived in South Africa, and then they had to go to Zimbabwe to contest the elections. So these problems are happening, and the nomination process is also subject to infiltration, which means someone who is actually a member of ZANU-PF can then go in, get enough people to nominate him, and then contest. Or someone who is a member of Douglas Munzora's party will go in there, get nominated, and then end up becoming a candidate for the CCC. These things are possible. There are certain instances, the last election, where the CCC failed to field candidates. They missed certain wards, certain constituencies. They did not field people. So ZANU-PF ended up being uncontested. So the issues around candidates within the CCC, and these are resurfacing. I hope that they manage to resolve these issues to do with candidates. So that is a big issue that has happened to do with the CCC primary elections or nomination of candidates. And the issue of the structure will need to be resolved. You cannot have a political party going into the election and saying they are going to run a government without creating a structure that is known, so that when you go into the election, you win that election, you then say, these are the people that are going to become our ministers, these are the people who are going to become our mayors, these are the people who are going to become whatever position that you want to put them in. There are so many positions that need to be put in, and you need to have known people in those positions. As you go, we need to know who's going to be the vice president of the country. We need to know who's going to be a minister, who is suitable to be a minister in the government of the CCC. So these are not trivial issues, and these have been raised many, many times, and they're starting to appear as we go towards the election. You cannot hide from these issues. They have to be resolved. So that's an important issue from today. We want to see what happens. They've postponed the press conference. We'll see when they're going to hold that press conference and how the process will unfold going forward. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again.